Hey friends, welcome back. Thanks for tuning into Bougie in the Backyard today. Um, Glad you decided to take a minute and join me on yet another one of my random-ish adventures. As you can see today, I'm showing off the farmer's tan a little bit. No, it's been hot here, like I've been sharing, and I'm on my lunch break at work, so had to be kind of dressed a little nicer, and I took off my sweater because I didn't want to wear my sweater. But anyway, today what we are going to be doing, what we are here for is I'm going to do an unboxing of my hopefully final, I'm committed. This is my final shipment of iris rhizomes for the season. And my husband probably hopes that it's my final shipment ever. Being completely honest and transparent, I think I said this in one of my other videos, but I got a little carried away over the winter and the very early spring. They send me these emails about like, oh, we've got this sale, and they have all these pictures of like, oh, here's this pretty iris, and they're like all these fabulous colors. And for those of you that know me well, I'm kind of a sucker for things that are like pretty colors. That's just who I am, okay? I apologize. Maybe I don't apologize because, again, that's just who I am, okay? I love pretty things, shiny things, bright things, fancy things, all the things. But anyway, so this package actually came probably a little over a week ago. As I mentioned previously, all of last week, I was actually out of the country. I'm fortunate that I have a job where I get to travel across the country as part of my work responsibilities from time to time. So I was actually in the Philippines for about a week, had an amazing time. Shout out to any of my people in the Philippines watching. I really enjoyed my time there. Thank you so much for having me. But anyway, so I was out of town and this package came that I pre-ordered with my rhizomes. It's been a really hectic week since I've gotten back because I had to catch up on all the things, and I just haven't opened it. Plus, I don't have a place for them quite yet. Like, I don't have anywhere to put them yet. So here we are. But we're gonna open this box together. It is from Schreiner's Iris Gardens. Really nice packaging. It's got like holes for air to get through, I can tell. Super well packaged. I actually, let me see if I can balance this. There were like these metal staple things that held the top in place instead of it just being like tape or glue, which is really super awesome. Then you know it's secure. I took those out before this video because I didn't know how tough they were going to be to remove. And I didn't want that to become like a problem or me breaking a nail or taking like 8 minutes of your precious time to open the box. So I kind of took those out. But again, really good packaging. I believe I bought from Schreiner's last year. And again, like they're a very reputable iris farm, iris producer, iris grower. Not sure what they're called. But so yeah, we're gonna open the box. And honestly, probably have to take accountability if the irises aren't as fresh as maybe I would like them. It's probably my fault and not Schreiner's fault, but I'm very hopeful because again, like in the past, I believe I've gotten really high quality rhizomes, and so I'm hopeful that waiting like a week to open my box has not caused any issues with them. So first thing, again, open it up. It's got some really nice, like I like this like straw packaging stuff. It's not straw. I don't even know what it is. Kind of reminds me more of like coconut, not coconut paper, like coconut fiber type of stuff. I don't know, but I've seen several companies use this type of packaging and I do like it. One of my previous videos, the company had used like recycled paper strips. That was cool too. The point is to keep the moisture out and like protect your rhizomes. They give you this cool little booklet about how to grow your irises. It has a lot of helpful information. It's got a chart on here that tells you like all the parts of your iris if you're not familiar, because if you're new to irises, it talks about they have like a beard, they have the branch and the fall of the iris petals. Those are all things that are like discussed in iris grower world, which again, those don't matter that much to me. I just want it to be pretty and look cute in the picture, right? And then I'm like, oh, that'll look beautiful in my garden. Let me buy that. And then I kill them. And then here we are buying more irises. Anyway. But so yeah, so a cool little booklet came in there. Of course, my my invoice, packing list, whatever it's called. Oh, so I'm a little... Oh, now I'm kind of really sad. So I just opened this up and it looks like there were some substitutions. I'll have to look this up. So I ordered several. Basically, they had this thing where if you order a certain amount of rhizomes, you get a couple bonuses, right? So that's really great. But it looks like a couple of the actual irises that I ordered, they probably, I don't know, they run out of them, you know, because it all depends on the growing season. So I get it if your crop is successful and you don't have enough to ship, but it is disappointing when you really want something and pay for it and then you find out it got substituted. So there were 2 substitutions on like the specific irises that I ordered, and then there's a substitution on one of the bonuses. I'm gonna have to Google what they look like and see if I'm happy or sad about that. At first glance, I am sad. There was one called Champagne and Strawberry, so it's kind of like a pink and a white, and I like pink things, you know, come on. And that got substituted for, I think it's called Gossamer Veil. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that. Not sure if I'm happy about that substitution, but it is what it is. Like I said, I got, there were a couple bonuses in here, but I ended up getting 2 that I ordered were substituted for different varieties, and then one of the bonuses, there was a bonus called Eraser Pink, and I'm pretty sure like that was one of the things that made me even like place this order and try to get bonuses, and it got subbed out for senioritis. Again, I need to Google these. I'll let you know if I'm super upset or if I'm content. Oh wait, these have pictures. These have pictures on the tags. Okay, so these are some of the best tags. So if I open up this box, let me show you. They're like arranged in there really nicely and neatly, and they all have tags. Again, some of these might have browning and it might be my fault, so I can't really like say anything negative, but they are really solid, healthy rhizomes, good big root systems. Fans are firm, juicy, I don't know what I call them. Again, there's a little browning here, but that could have been me. Maybe they shipped them and they were all green and now it's just me because I took so long. But what I was just saying that I noticed, they have some really good tags. So as you can see, like they have the picture on them. So that's super cool. So now I will know within this video if I'm happy about the substitutions or sad about the substitutions. These are really good tags. They have like instructions on the back. If you couldn't read that, sorry, I probably need my reading glasses. I'm getting old. Plant, you see me do the thing. Plant, so rhizome tops are exposed, roots spread out facing downward in the soil. See the enclosed how to grow booklet. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so these are some of the ones I ordered. Butterlicious. Okay, that's cute. Did I order all these? I guess, of course, I ordered these, right? Yeah. Don't mind me. It's been a long week and a long day and a long month and a long year. And I'm old. Yeah, so this one, not quite as big, but still like super, super healthy. They come in all shapes and sizes. The, what's the word I'm looking for? The bigness, that's not a word. I don't know what word I'm trying to find right now. The size of the rhizome doesn't always mean like, it doesn't determine the quality. So I, again, just make sure it's not mushy, like that it's solid. It's got some good stout roots coming out of it, which it does. So this one is Russian River. That's going to be a purple. Super duper cute. All right, let's see. What else do we have in here? I really just want to see what are my substitutions because I'm kind of salty about that. So I'm going to move this packing stuff off to the side. Let me see what I got. Okay, let me see what they substituted. Okay, I've got Lovely Senorita. Again, oh, look at the roots on that one. Nice. Lovely Senorita, that's a yellow. I need more yellows in my garden because I tend to get purples and pinks. Imagine that. Bet you wouldn't have guessed that one. Poster Girl. These are really good quality rhizomes. I'm happy overall. I can't tell you yet, again, if I'm disappointed about these substitutions, but overall quality of the rhizomes, super good. Poster Girl, that's a tall bearded, that's a pink. Usually I don't go through the whole box, so, but I am, because I need to find these substitutions. Again, good rhizome. Enthralled, that's like a pink, like a dark pink, a pink with some purple with some yellow. That should be really pretty. Sorry, something just like fell in my hallway. I think my cat's being a jerk. Otherwise, there's an intruder. So let's hope it's the cat being a jerk. I don't want you to see me die in camera. Just kidding. School Zone. That one's cute, like a purple and a white. I think that was one of my bonuses. School Zone. That was one of the bonuses. Okay, so I'm good with that. Let me get my list handy because I'm over here. Let me see. This is I Broke It. Not too big of roots on this one, but it'll do. Again, it should do. We've got a pink. It's called I Broke It. That one ought to be pretty. While I'm doing this, just a reminder, please like my video, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, Bougie in the Backyard. Oh, I also just recently set up a TikTok account. Again, I feel like I'm an old person. TikTok is for the youngins. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm doing TikTok right. But anyway, I just set up a TikTok. So come follow me. Follow me on TikTok. Is that what you do on TikTok? Follow me on TikTok. Find me on TikTok at Bougie in the Backyard. And I'll post some stuff over there, hopefully, as well. Many of you might see me on Facebook. I think I'm going to start a Facebook page for my channel instead of just having it my personal page. So we'll see what happens there also. Okay, so I am disappointed. Oh wait, maybe I'm not disappointed yet. I don't know. I don't remember. So one of the bonuses was called Eraser Pink. Clearly it was going to be pink. And I don't have a lot of pinks. They substituted it with this Senioritis. I guess it's a pretty purple, but maybe I just wanted the pink one. I don't know. I'll need to go back and look at what I ordered and what the original was to know if I'm happy or sad about it. Let's see. Idol. Okay, so Idol is more of a dark one. It looks like almost a black and root beerish color. So that was unique. So that's pretty cool. The roots, not so big, but I mean, they should do fine, right? Irises are really resilient. So we're going to see what happens. This was the St. Patty's Day bonus. Okay, I'm stoked about this one. Irish Beauty. That's a nice pink. Love it. All right. I'm like getting my sofa dirty. Maybe I should have done this outside. I don't know. Whatever. Dirt don't hurt, right? It washes off. I've got this red one. Ooh, that's cute. It's called Bounce. Deep red. Love it. I'm still looking for the substitution here. Let me see. Heartstring strummer. Did I? This was a substitution. So I had one called Oregon. I guess that's like the state Oregon. Oregon. I don't know how you say it. So it's like the state of Oregon, but it had the word adore in front of it. Oregon. I don't know. They subbed it out with one called Heartstring Strummer. Again, I don't remember what the one I ordered looked like, but this is like a light purple, almost white. It'll do. Not gonna be mad, I guess. Unless I go back and see that it was something I really loved that got subbed, and then I might be mad. Here's one, Care to Dance. That's cute. Got a big old pile of rhizomes here. All right, they put it at the bottom. I hope they didn't put it at the bottom because they knew I would be mad. You know what? I have a feeling it doesn't even have a picture. And I'm gonna have to like Google it. And this is, okay, so this is annoying. Shriners, not cool. I'm a little annoyed, Shriners. So the one that I really wanted called Champagne and Strawberries because it was super pretty. If you guys know irises, there's this one called Lovely Livy. I think Mid-America Gardens is, I think that's who bred it. I'm not sure, but it's super pretty. It's like this color pink. It's like pink and white. It is gorgeous. And I feel like Champagne and Strawberries was kind of the same like color scheme, and I was really excited about it, and they sent me this Gossamer Veil instead, and there's no picture. So I'm gonna have to Google it before I know if I'm happy or sad, but my initial gut reaction is I'm sad, Shriners. I'm sad. A couple more in here. Grand Canyon Sunset. Oh, I was pretty excited about that one. That's like a yellow and a pinkish lilac. Okay. Maybe I need to put these back in here. What else did they send me? A really pretty purple I ordered called For Veronica. That's super pretty. You guys are getting the bonus today. I normally don't go through the whole box, but we've got pictures. Ooh, this is a chunky rhizome. Chunky lady. This is Diabolic. That's a pretty like purple one. And then last but not least, we have a blue. Bubbling Waves. I don't have many blues. I'm not a big blue fan. I like pink. I like purple. I like unique stuff. This is blue, but blue is good, right? You need variety. So I need blues, I need yellows, I need root beer colored ones so that there's variety in my iris bed. So that is all that is in the Shriners box. That's everything. Overall, am I happy? Yes. They are good quality rhizomes. Would I order for them again? Yes, I would. So I don't want to throw any shade at Shriners. Am I a little perturbed that there were some substitutions? Really just because like I feel like the two they subbed were the ones I really wanted and was looking forward to. So that's a little bit of a letdown. But again, overall experience with Shriners is good. Communication was good. Ordering experience was good. They sent me quality iris rhizomes. Would I recommend buying from them? Yes, I would. Am I a little annoyed? Yes. Sorry, I keep saying that, but I am. I really wanted the strawberries and champagne and strawberries. So Shriners, if you're watching my video, if you hear me, if you're listening, and if you somehow, somewhere have an extra champagne and strawberries, can you please hit me up? Can you please send it my way? Because I was really looking forward to that. And I don't have it now. And I'm sad. But anyway, so that's what I've got for you today. Sometime in the near future, hopefully in the next week or two, like my plan is, my vegetable endeavors kind of failed. I neglected them. I prioritized flowers over food. It happens. I don't know. I can go to the store and buy food, you know, I don't know. So anyway, I say that to say my raised beds. I had planted some like tomatoes and bell peppers. I planted some potatoes and lettuce and cauliflower and broccoli and some things, and most of my things died, mostly because I neglected them. So it's on me, it's my fault. But I will try again next year, possibly. But I say that to say I've got like 2 raised beds. I really don't have a good place for my irises because I feel like where I had them this last year or 2, this year we had a super wet, rainy period, and a lot of them died. And so I think it's just because we have clay in our soil and they got too waterlogged and they rotted. I'm pretty sure my lovely Livy rotted. Hopefully it comes back in the spring, but that's really sad because that was like expensive. And that was like my favorite one that I was hoping would bloom, and it had never bloomed yet because I just planted it last fall. But anyway, again, the point I'm trying to get at is in the next week or so, I'm going to rip out the failed vegetables that I have in 1, possibly 2 of my raised beds, and they're going to become homes for my irises, because then I don't have to worry about them getting waterlogged and the whole moisture issue and root rot and all of those things. So stay tuned to watch that video, but I hope you enjoyed this or got some value, or at least you know, got a little bit of entertainment for the last 20 minutes of your life. And yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Again, like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave me some comments below. Maybe let me know your favorite iris. Give me some recommendations. Don't tell my husband you're giving me recommendations or that I asked for recommendations, because he probably doesn't want me buying any more irises. But he probably turned off this video like 17.5 minutes ago. So he's not gonna know I'm asking you for recommendations or that I'm thinking of buying more irises, okay? So hopefully you're still here with me and you're gonna give me some recommendations, and this is gonna be our little secret. And yeah, so stay tuned for more possibly exciting yard, flower, butterfly, bougie in the backyard adventure things, and know that I appreciate you. And have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.